Hello again, this is Mr. Pasnick with a visual talk through of our Marist performance starting at letter C in Burke. Here we go. You won't hear the music. I'll just talk you through it. Here comes the hit. Big spacing issue here now. Is that a hole? Is that where Kyle is? Or is that spacing? Okay. Right here. Are we all too off? We're starting to forget some of this definition. Okay. And I think, Francesca, you have an early step off here. Okay, so let's make sure that we're all still two off. We got to redefine the visual, make sure we know where we're supposed to be. Okay, we're just going to go back for a quick second here on that. Watch right here, early step off. See how you leaned into that early, Francesca? Okay, and you're not the only one that does that from time to time, but let's all make sure we don't anticipate downbeats. Okay, let's watch this one time. Look at yourself, and then we're going to go back and look at it. Okay, let's go back and look at it. Let's look at the first position. Okay, that looks pretty good as far as the width for everybody. Maybe a little bit more open here. A little bit more open here. You can see people that are past, it should be a little bit past shoulder width. Okay, make sure that's clean. Let's look at the next move. Now you can see inconsistencies here. Peter, this looks right. Your knees should be bent. You should look, almost like an upside down U. All right, you can tell the people that aren't bending down all the way, they don't have that knee. You can't see where the knees pop out. You need to be able to see that. All right, this person may be down a little bit too far, but you can see that. Probably not down far enough. You need to come down, so you squat down and the knees bend. Okay, next spot. Okay, tilt looks pretty good. Again, you can see that U still here with Peter. I think that's Peter anyway. It looks really defined, and his tilt looks good. It looks very defined, everything. Here, not so much. Here, not so much. Looks like straight leg, not much of a bend. Here you can see the bend. Here, just legs aren't far enough apart. Legs aren't far enough apart, and really not much of a bend squat down there, okay? So you can define that all the way around. You can kind of see it from person to person. We'll have to clean that up this week. Going on, coming back. Okay, Peter, you did the knee twist a little bit early there. Let's watch that. Going back to F here, watch it. Down, tilt, back, twist, twist. Yeah, you just rush to the twist there, okay? So it's really important that you guys get the timing. That looked pretty good overall. Nice job on the last one too, okay? Pretty good. We just got to make sure the first part's defined. There'll be a visual judge talking about that this week. Let's just make sure in all this stuff that we're defining our toes. Let's watch right here. Watch toes. Are we seeing toes up in the air? Are we hitting with the heel and the toes way up in the air? Really, everyone defining this moment with toes up. For some reason, it wasn't your fault, Nicolette, but the piccolo solo mic was too low on this. Just transition here, keeping this nice and smooth. The spacing in here, make sure you keep it nice and smooth. Now right here, front line, berries and mellow. Da 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 da. Looks pretty good. But our toes up, and then our last placement. That placement right there. Let's define that last step. Is that a toe point, and then we push off? I was just thinking about that, so we're going to look at that this week. Let's define that last moment because you will have the visual judge's attention coming forward there, and we want to make sure that last step is defined. Going on. We're going to add a visual here this week. We're going to add a 360 turn right here at 1 before N. Right here, turn, 2, 3, 4, hit. Okay, you're going to turn all the way around, winds 360 degrees, and we'll work on that Monday. Okay, we're going to continue on. Okay, in this, just make sure that we're defining. Look at everyone's upper body. Make sure it's straight, that you're really keeping that straight. And then our back feet here, you can't see it from this camera angle, but our back feet completely straight. Remember, you're going to have 1 or 2 judges talking only about visual and what you do and how well you march and what your body does, okay? They're not even going to be worried about the music. They're going to be watching you. Right here, our toes define wins. Okay, as we make this little snake thing, follow the leader, come around, are our toes up, our upper body's just perfect, okay? Continue to define that. Okay, flags, let's watch the work here at letter C. And go. Yeah, timing way off up the front there, flags. Let's look at that again. Okay. Okay, I like the ripple there, flags. That's nice. And then watch here. When does that start? We don't know. Okay, some of us aren't sure. So clean that up. I know Miss Jane's been working with you on that. Again, that's nice coordinated ripple work there. But the stuff that's supposed to be together, flags, you have to get that together. Spacing in wins at all times. Right here, Peter. It's not here. It's coming up at F. Sorry. I have some notes here. Let's just make sure that we're maintaining even space all the way around, everybody, okay? Let's get that spacing. When you're out there playing this part, you're thinking and looking about your spacing. Okay, Peter, check this out right here at letter F. I think it's Peter. Just make sure you're in the form. I think it's this next. Yeah, that one. It was that move. That nice curvaceous form. We got to make sure. Look, see the spacing here? See that? All right. So this person maybe got there earlier and that person got there a little bit late. Okay, let's line this up. This was not completely on. That's pretty good there for starters. Now watch your rotation. Margot gets to the line just a little too soon. See that? How you're ahead of the line there, Margot? Just a teeny bit. And then, it was barely off, but we want to make sure it's perfect, especially because we have 2 visual judges on Saturday. Okay, barrel drummers. You all have to get over here. And here comes, by the triangle note, every drummer should be in place. Ben, you're coming in a little bit late, so you have to move quicker. See her cut off there? And then Emma should be the only one that has to come over. Okay, Ben? All right, so all the barrel drummers have to get over there just a little quicker, get the mallets out, and be ready. We'll fix that. First attack in the barrel drums was not together. And either was that one. The second one was Emma. And then barrel drums, just watch your visual this whole time, okay? The stick mallet placement. What are we doing with our sticks? Who's too high? Who's too low? Make sure each mallet comes up, right? Each mallet straight up and down. I'm not sure we're doing that all the time, barrel drums. Right there, Noah, you let one of your right hands go. It wasn't straight up and down. Watch. All right, let's go back a little bit on that. Look, check out poles here. Watch these lines. All right. All right, mess up there. Cole, you got to get that timing. See how much it sticks out? Up, down, up's got to be together. That's good there. Poles, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, head down. Our poles level. Let's make sure poles are level. Barrel drums, are we doing our mallets straight up and down the whole time, or are we forgetting about that? And 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and are we counting? Some people barely toss. Several people didn't even toss. We may change that part. Oh, now see, that's not up and down and up and down. Did you guys see that? Let's go back. Okay. Toss was a little weak there on a lot of people. People are probably scared to toss it. It should be boom and boom and boom and boom. Some people are going up, taking their time going up. You see that? One more time. Bam, 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 bam. Some people are being too gradual, making it go slow up and back. It should be just 2 photos. Either it's up or it's down. It should be a lot more swift of a movement. Good job there, barrel drums. Funny thing is, people started to clap here. They were clapping at the pole work, I think, when you guys put them down. Just a side note, mellows, we're going to have you play the trumpet part here first time around, and now you're going to change to your part, blah, blah, on the bounce part. Let's define this bounce. Let's define it. Everybody doing it? 3, 4. This person brought the foot in too early on 3 and 4. Okay, so there's still some minor things that we have to remember and continue to clean this week. Okay, remember, 2 judges alone. All they'll be judging is visual work. Visual. They don't care about the music. They might make a comment of how the music goes with the visual or something, but all they're going to be judging is how you march, how your spacing looks, and how your feet look. All right, and your visual presentation, and that's a huge chunk of your score. Okay, let's clean it this week and let's get to work. Thanks, guys.